I'm going to do a quick update on this 8N. If you remember the last video when I said it was completed, there was hydraulic howling and the alternator belt was a squeaky little beast. So I took a look at it today in the daylight, and I haven't fired it up yet, so I'm not sure about the hydraulics. However, I did notice that the alternator belt was significantly loose. And see if I can get you in here. It was kind of operator error. It was my fault. On this bracket that I built, I didn't put a washer on here. So there was a bolt that had like one of those washers built into the head. I've already thrown it in the garbage, or I'd show you, but it slid. So what I thought was the proper tension on the belt wasn't. And then I go to tighten the thing down. You know, I adjust the belt, I pull it fairly tight, but not too tight, but pull it up, and then with the washer underneath the head, and then it breaks. So it's awesome because there's just so much room in here to extract the broken stud, but fortunately it wasn't like stripped or cross-threaded or anything. So I was able to get in here with a pair of needle nose pliers, and at about a 1/16 of a turn I was able to back it out. So that was a non-rated bolt, so I put a grade 5 bolt. We got the Premium XL Napa belt, and I still think that's pretty loose. I mean, that right there, deflection is probably 3/4 of an inch, so we probably have 1.5 inch deflection, which I know is loose by automotive standards. However, I don't want to wear out the water pump or put excess strain on the alternator. This is an old piece of equipment, and as I've mentioned before several times, I'd rather err on the side of a loose belt than a tight belt. I think it'll be fine. And then the hydraulic system, I haven't done anything to it. I think it's been, what is today? Today's Sunday. I think it's been a week. I have to check the video. I think it's been about a week since we fired it up. So I haven't done anything to the hydro. So let me put the battery in this thing, and we'll push the button and see what happens. I think that's right. Let's see. There we go. Sweet. Oh, hey, listen. There's no howling. What does that mean? Got 40 pounds of oil pressure. We got a charge, so we know the alternator's putting a load on that belt. Uh-oh. What does that mean? What'd you guys do? Hold on. That tiny little squeak of that belt on. What the hell's going on? What did I do? You out of gas? Can't be out of gas. See if it starts. That was me. Too much. So the fuel tank's bone dry. I know we topped it off. You remember when I drove this thing home? Topped the tank off, put 10 gallons in it, and it's all gone. I know we haven't driven it that much. I mean, what is Redneck Rickham living in the neighborhood now? Some motherfucker get underneath? That ain't cool. Choke. Oh. Yep. Somehow 10 gallons of fuel just magically vaporized. I know we had been running it for a while, but there's no way. Nice and quiet. There's just no way we burned through 10 gallons of fuel. Just ain't gonna happen. Wait. Hydraulics are quiet. Alternator belt. Like I said, I didn't do anything to the hydraulic pump. So whatever was howling the other night, it worked itself out. Like that. I like it a lot. Alright, I'm going to go for a drive down the street, terrorize the neighborhood. I'll be right back. Look at that grill. That grill's pretty. Hey, let's go ahead and fire this thing up, and you can hear how she sounds when she's all warmed up. Got almost just under 40 pounds of oil pressure. Hydraulics are nice and quiet, and that makes me happy, or whatever that's worth. You can hear the belt making a little, but that's alright. Still is kind of loose in my opinion. Yeah, buddy. Turn the front lights on. The back lights on. See, so we're not in the negative. We're still on the charging side of things, and that's only at like quarter throttle. Womp, womp, womp. Alright, there it is. Gotta go, gotta run. See ya. I just like hearing it run. Gotta give it a little throttle. Keep shutting it down to 0. Headlights on. Yeah. Good. Doesn't even hesitate. I like it. There you go. I gotta go, gotta run. See ya.